Say something.
Hi, Flosstube. Okay, next I didn't know what to say.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah. And we are 3 trail stitchers. We need to like lean it this way.
What are you gonna do?
So you don't see, they don't just see my ceiling.
Tell me when.
That's
That's
better.
good. So sorry, that's just what we do. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if you are a new subscriber. This is a channel about cross stitch. So, and other things, various other things we choose to talk about. And my hair is weird. I'm wearing my sweatshirt, Sarah, I don't think I've shown it, that Sarah got me for Christmas, and it's Keith Morrison, and it says, it was a beautiful day, or was it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm wearing that today because it's cold. It's our one cold day of the week because it's been pretty nice here, actually.
It has been very nice.
Can't complain, but we will, because that's what we do. So yeah, so that's it. How was your week?
It was fine.
It was fine. It was good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Kind of long.
Yeah, it was
Felt long, but
It did feel kind of long, even for me.
yeah. But the weather is really beautiful. It's been like 50s, mid to upper 50s. Cold today, back up to mid to upper 50s. 2 days this week, it's supposed to be close to 70,
Yeah, it's crazy.
which is nuts. And then we're gonna supposedly maybe get snow again.
yeah.
Because I don't know, Missouri's being punished or something. But we can't complain. Our big snowstorm that we were supposed to have, and maybe that was before last week's video, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was.
we didn't get a ton, so we lucked out.
Yeah.
So let's get into our Flosstube. So do we want to go?
Excuse me.
Let's just go in order.
Okay, so finishes. I have one finish, and it's the only thing I stitched on this week because I
I have
just
finished too.
was really tired when I got home in the evening. So I stitched this, and I cannot tell you who it's from because the name I don't think is on the pattern. But it's a quote from My Favorite Murder, and it says, "Let's use our powers of anxiety for good and not evil," which is, you know, the truth and important. So this is on 14 count Ada, like cheap stuff from Joann's that we dyed. And then so it's pretty decent. I like it.
Yeah, we do a pretty good job.
We do when we do it.
But this was like a good weeknight watching the Olympics kind of a stitch. It wasn't too, you know, involved.
I think quotes are kind of good for that. Just kind of a relaxed.
Yeah.
So that's really like it for me.
I don't know who
This
did
week.
this pattern either because I don't have my phone with me, but I have a cousin that lives in Michigan who had a fire this summer, and she's finally getting to redo her house. And she loves Gilmore Girls. So she's gonna do her kitchen
I can
and
hold it forward if you want.
oh, it's okay. Yeah. Gilmore Girls stuff. So this is, I guess, the gazebo. I've never watched it, so I don't have any idea. And this is fabric flare. I think it's called Bride something.
Bridesmaid.
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 Look at all that fancy backstitch.
Yeah, I actually did backstitch for a change, which is pretty unusual for me because I hate it.
Didn't have backstitch in.
That's my finish.
I have not finished.
Okay, this is gonna be a quick video, folks.
Am I the only person that has a
because-
whip?
Yeah, I don't have any whips because I literally finished this
I don't-
last night.
I'll show this again, but I don't know how much of it I had last time. So
Okay, so here's my whip. Here, we'll do this.
I like that.
This is from Dracula from the Little Stitcher on Blood Spatter from
The bat's
Jody.
flying.
From Steel Stitch
Sorry.
Stitchers. And I'm not quite halfway done. There's the bottom of it is the brides. So
It looks really good.
that's all I've been working on.
Yeah, you're barely gonna see.
Yeah, it should cut right off. There's a stain on my fabric that I'm trying to hide. So
I can't really see it until you point it out.
Yeah,
it's
and I
fine
think it's
also,
gonna
too.
be right on the edge of
Yeah.
the pattern, so.
I don't know if I showed how much of this I showed last week. So this is the Laurel Witch. This is the gnome, little gnomes. It's the beekeeper. And I didn't stitch it all this week. So this is whatever I did Saturday and Sunday. Sorry.
Yeah, I always said it's gonna be a quick video.
It really
because-
is.
It was just
I mean,
one of
I
those
stitched
weeks
all
where I
week,
just
but I
didn't
just didn't
have-
stitch much.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the stitching mojo
So.
on me this week.
So that's whips. As far as, I mean, this really is gonna be quick. It's gonna be like a 20-minute video. Haul I don't have any haul other than our gifts from last week, so I chose the seahorse needle minder, which I'm gonna take out so you can see
Let
it.
me pull this thing out so I can remind.
It's from Stitch Toolbox.
Stitch Toolbox.
There you go. It's adorable. It's really adorable. I love the wood.
Needle
Needle
minders.
minders.
I do too.
And then my cool scissor fob, the one that I got is this red and white and black, which is really pretty.
And that
These
is
beads
from
actually make me think
Terry
of Mom.
Hall. Yeah.
Yeah. And it has a dragonfly on the end.
These are really pretty.
A dragonfly charm like this would be cute to put on one of her.
On the dragonfly in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should look and see if I could find one.
That'd be cute. Anyway, so thank you for those. That was my haul of the week. I mean, yeah, I don't even think I bought patterns. I mean, it was just a work week.
I took the bird needle minder. And then my scissor fobs. Probably little scissors on them. If you can-
Yeah, really blue
Blue
beads.
beads are really pretty. Do you want me to do the rest of mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I left the person who made this on over in my bag, but I ordered some blood spatter fabric off of Etsy, and she like makes it to order. So she messaged me and asked me like what
Oh.
count I wanted and
Oh,
that
that's
kind of
cool.
thing. Yeah. And then I got some fabric and they all look pretty similar now that I look at them from Be Stitch Me's Fight Night a couple weeks ago. This is hot chocolate.
This one is a no name,
That one's a no name.
but it looks kind of like hot
Like,
chocolate.
it does look kind of like hot
This
chocolate.
one's darker. You
Yeah.
can tell this one's
This
darker.
one is called Wet Sand.
Yeah.
I'm going through a neutrals phase, so
I like
everything
them.
I'm buying is.
I do like them. I
neutrals.
really like these lighter
Yeah,
ones.
like these lighter ones are.
And they have kind of a green tint.
Yeah,
Yeah, both of them.
Makes
two
me
of
think
them.
of the one you do your Christmas vacation on.
yes, it's very similar.
Yeah.
And that was from Fabric on a Whim.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because mine was Seraphim, I think.
And so that's my haul. Just some more fabric to add to my
More
stash.
fabric.
Oh, okay. I picked from the Stitch Toolbox kindness we got. I picked the little. Sorry.
I could lean forward.
I picked the little kitty
So cute.
needle
Mhm.
minder, and then from Terry Hall, I picked the scissor fob with the tree on it. I love trees. Makes me think of my Mimi. And then I got two patterns from Bobby at Pumpkin Creek Primitives. I always get it wrong. I loved making the Christmas town for Carrie, so I'm gonna make the big hearted town for myself
Oh,
from
that's cute.
Heart in Hand. It is cute. And they have a patriotic, that's the Christmas
Yeah, I was
one,
like,
that
it's
one.
the Christmas.
Oh, that was at Mom's house. Carrie has a
I'll
finish.
have to show it next week.
And then from the Primitive Hair, Autumn Needles Queen, it's a needle book.
Did
Huh?
I see that?
No, you haven't seen it yet. And then
Ooh,
because
like that.
I got my tax refund, and as we refer to it, I was
Nope,
white.
nope, We shouldn't probably say. We call it being white trash rich because, you know.
Don't hate us.
I'm sorry, that's what I call it, because I usually don't have extra money just to throw around. So,
We were white trash rich.
if we offended any white trash out there, I'm really sorry.
I mean, we are. So
From one to another, okay? I don't know.
We own
Anyway,
it, so it's.
I have been wanting one of these from Punky Pearls.
Oh, I forgot you
And
got
it's,
that.
yes,
the
it's,
fabric.
I know. And she had showed one in this fabric, and like, I thought I responded fast enough, but no, that sucker was gone. But she messaged me and said she could get more of the fabric. So I bought one of her booklet pouches. And I love it. And I'm going to use it for my year in the woods.
Oh,
And that way
that's
I'm
a good
using it
idea.
all year long.
That's a good idea.
And so I already have my fox kitted up, my swan and my jackrabbit, and then I'll just keep all my extras in the last one.
That's really neat. I'd
And
like to have one
these
of those.
fabrics are amazing. Now here's the kicker. Because if any of you follow her, handmade things, I do not believe there's anything like having something made by someone else, and whatever you charge for it, you deserve. That's what I'm gonna say. But I have the pattern for this laying at home and I wouldn't make my own. So I bought one from Punky Pearls and I highly recommend you do it because it is just fabulous. Will I now probably try to make my own? Probably.
Does
But
she have an Etsy store or is it all on Instagram?
she starts on Instagram and then if it doesn't sell, she puts it in her Etsy store.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just, so I already have some fabrics at home. I can think like to make myself one. No, I will never make them to sell because just like the sew together bags or whatever it is, you couldn't pay me enough to make one of those to sell. But this is just this fabric.
It's amazing. I really like it.
It's really pretty.
It is
neat.
gorgeous.
I wonder who that fabric's made by.
Perfect. I don't know. So I need to get on Instagram and thank her because it's beautiful. And yeah, if you haven't bought anything from her, 100% worth every single little
I
penny.
love that she has her own little label.
I love that she has her own little label. And she had this sticker on the front of my box. And I know she probably doesn't even watch us. I'd kill for one of these stickers to put in my planner. It's adorable. That sassy looking little panda. Oh, anyway. So yeah, that's my haul for this week. And I did get from Bobby, I got some fun stickers and some Laffy Taffy, which I'll probably give to Carrie because I don't like Laffy Taffy.
It's banana
Oh,
too.
that's the best one.
And a heart sucker and just cute.
I love
She
Bobby.
always
sends it.
She always sends cute little stuff in her packages and it just, I think
She's
I
awesome.
enjoy the cute little stuff as much as I enjoy getting the patterns.
Yeah, highly
too.
recommend purchasing from
Yes.
Bobby at Pumpkin Creek Primitive. She
Yes.
always has a good mix of older patterns and brand new stuff and some great fabric. And
Yeah, she
And
has some great
like she
fabric.
wasn't even sure, like I just emailed her and asked her, where my patterns
oh,
go?
they're over here.
About the little town, because I hadn't seen it anywhere yet. And so she got it for me. That's what I really appreciate that. So
All right. So that's our haul. So plans. I have a pattern that I might stitch. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on tonight because I don't feel like kitting something up. I can't show you the pattern because it's just the pattern, but from Prudence Kitsch on Etsy, which I've done. I did like a Nasty Women boat. She does those oh, I want to say Holly Hobby, but it's not really Holly
no,
Hobby.
they're more of a
Like a
vintage.
pioneer woman, big bonnet.
Here, I
Thank
can show here.
Yeah, they make you think of the vintage embroidery ladies
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
on tea towels and things.
And so I bought this one. She just came out with, it says read banned books because, you know, I'm a librarian and it's very current. So I'm going to do that at some point soon. But I might also, I think the first part of the Chronicles of Narnia.
The chronic what goals of Narnia. Yeah, sorry.
The first part of that I think came out today. I saw it online and so I bought the floss. I hadn't even bought the floss yet. I need to figure out fabric, but that might be something I start sometime soon. Tonight I'll probably stitch on my Fabulous Woman in History because it's already sitting out. So
I'm still gonna work on my Dracula until I don't know. I'm having a hard time picking patterns that I want to, like, I think I have so many patterns and I look at them and I'm like,
well, it's kind of
"Stitch that,
exciting
you know,
though
stitch
to
that."
get to the part where you get to use that floss.
Yes, because
Yeah, I
I
Sarah
think that'll keep you motivated.
brought me that floss and so I'm here. Yes, this is
And
amazing,
here.
by the way. Like, if you haven't seen this before, I'll show it again.
Yeah, I
because
think
it's-
that'll be perfect.
It's amazing, and I want to use it on the bottom of on his shirt and on the bottom of the bride's dresses, like they've been drug through blood. So
Like they're
Really
messy
cool.
eaters.
yeah, it'll be perfect. I can't wait. So that's my plan for right now. Thank you for the other floss. by the way.
My goal is to finish the beekeeper gnome this week, and I really want to start on my fox. I'm just going to open this again because I just love playing with it. I'm really going to start on my fox. I can't do it, Carrie. It's stuck. From Cottage Garden, Year in the Woods, #1. Can't see that because of it. And I even coffee dyed my first 4 pieces last night.
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah. And I know that there's extra fabric on here, but I really want to turn this into a wall quilt. I'm just
No, better more
really
fabric than
worried.
not enough.
Well,
True.
no, I know. I'm just worried about how big the wall quilt's actually going to turn out. But
Well,
this is fiddler's cloth dyed with.
you could do small ones or something like
Well,
that.
and I even thought I could do like, I could do a
Rose.
row of the winter
Mhm.
and I could switch them out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So
That's a
anyway,
good
Do the
idea.
seasons.
yeah, but I think I just want to start them because I want to look at this.
That fabric's really neat.
It
This
is
fabric
really neat.
is, this little raccoon,
Like that color in the back.
I
is
am,
so pretty.
he's giving me all the love. I just,
It's really cute.
Yeah, it makes me want to buy one.
yeah, dude, I highly, there may be another one of these in my future down the road, like maybe after Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I can think about all the fabric I have at home and it makes me want to get the pattern out and make myself a small one.
Yeah.
Do it.
Cat hair.
At my house, that's not hard to come by. I'm like probably covered. You could zoom in, please don't.
No, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
zoom
Beaker
in.
was all over this last night
Yeah.
because I'm finding white cat hairs everywhere.
So that's probably,
it.
I mean, that's not really it for stitching. We did,
Oh, yeah.
we were able to get seats at the Black Needle Society retreat that's coming up in August. So it'll be our first retreat. We're pretty excited, a little bit nervous because we're awkward
We are awkward.
and anxiety ridden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're those people that have to like look at a menu before we go to a restaurant so that we know what we want to order.
Like a month before we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Some of us just have a hard time talking in groups. You wouldn't think it at all, but
Yeah, we do.
some of us get a little nervous and it comes off as snotty, but we don't mean for it to at all.
But we're excited. It's here. It's the week before, like the weekend before Sarah and I have to go back to school for the school year.
So it'll
So,
be a great way to end our summer and
and it's here.
Positive
I mean,
note.
we
Yeah.
can't really pass it up. It's here in scenic Independence, Missouri.
we thought the price was
Very reasonable.
very reasonable.
Yeah, and I mean, it's
So-
exciting. We don't have to worry about hotel. We don't have to worry about, we know how to get around town. So, we're very,
I don't. but
it'll
you
be an
guys
excuse
do.
to go to CC, like we wouldn't go to CC anyway, but.
Truth, yeah.
So I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. And I've seen some people who are coming and some people have messaged and said, oh, we're excited you're gonna be there. And so.
Yeah, it'll be
we're
fun.
pretty pumped. There's someone backing up
All
the
the way up
street,
the
like
street.
at probably 40 miles an hour.
What?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just whipped her there. He's whipping around.
Oh my God.
So
I know.
get excited for independence.
We want to
folks.
say only in Independence, but we know that's not true. We know it's everywhere, but when
Yeah.
it's, you
And
know,
it's a good area. If you're kind of on the fence about it, I think there's still spots open. We were talking today about, there's lots of restaurants. It's right down from, like, there's a Joann's, there's Walmart, there's a Target, all within a pretty short distance. So,
Yeah, and the hotel is very nice. And even
Yeah,
just
we've
further
gone there.
down from the event center,
Yeah.
those hotels are pretty nice
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
So
we've been to that. We used to have season tickets for hockey, but COVID. And so we had like, our hockey team, the Mavericks, would have award ceremony. They had one there. We went to one year. So it's a nice space. So,
yeah, it's
it
really
is.
nice.
It's a very nice space.
so if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, you want to come to Indep in August,
Do it.
I will warn you, it's going to be hot and sticky and miserable because we do humidity really well.
We do.
But we'll
really
have
well.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah, but it'll be fun. We'll be inside in air conditioning.
And hey, if you're
Sure.
someone who's been to retreats before and you have any advice for us,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were thinking about, like, I know people do things to give, like little small
little
gifts.
trades, and then I know there's like smalls exchange.
Yeah. So do you usually, like, for little gifts to give away, do you usually do it like for your table, for everyone? Like if we were to do floss drops or something, is that for everybody at the retreat or for the people at your table?
That's just your table.
Yeah,
We don't know.
We don't
We have no
know.
idea.
And we don't
It's
want
all
to show
very
up with like
exciting.
nothing, but we also
Yeah.
don't want to show up with like 1,000 things and come home with 1,000
1,000
things.
things.
And
So-
just like watching people at the CLC Stitchers retreat, like we watched
Toad's
Memphis
jealous.
Sarah's video this morning, and we're completely jealous. And so, it's once you see people having a good time and meeting up, you want to do it too. So we're excited. It'll be fun.
it will be.
So, I think that's it for stitching.
I think so.
So, if you don't want to listen to our little media corner, what we're reading, watching, or listening to, you can hit the road and we won't take it personally.
That's probably gonna be pretty short too.
Honestly, yeah, probably because it's gonna be like the Olympics.
Or
The first 48 or the first 48. It's just that time of year where we're just kind of like, just trying to get through. But if you do want to listen to that, it's going to start shortly. We'll probably at some point soon do another giveaway. We haven't done one in a while.
No, we haven't.
So I'd
if
love
we
to say it'll
do-
be a bag, but I need to
Well,
actually plug in my
okay,
sewing
what if
machine.
we say we'll do spring break giveaways? Carrie and I
That's
have
good.
spring break in a month. We're gonna straighten up my sewing room next week. And that will give us a month to decide kind of what we want to do for a giveaway. So kind of just
Yeah,
have that in the back
that's
of
a
your
great
head that we'll do a spring break giveaway.
Okay, so media corner reading. I'm still reading. It's The Relentless Moon, and I was going to look up who it's by because I talked about it last week and I couldn't remember her name. I think it's Mary Robinette. Hold on.
You hold on.
It's right here. Oh, and it just disappeared. It's Mary Robinette and Cowell. The Relentless Moon. It's a lady astronaut novel, and I'm about a quarter of the way through. I haven't read a ton this week, but I'm really enjoying it and I'm pretty into it. So I was listening to a podcast I started a while ago. It's called South Lake, and it's from NBC News, and it's about South Lake, Texas, and the Carroll Independent School District, and what happened there with it was sort of the start of this CRT thing. So if you're at all interested in that, I won't go too far into it, but it's about 6 episodes, and I think there's a bonus episode. It's really interesting. It's really fascinating. It might get your blood up a little bit because it's, it is what it is, but definitely worth a listen if you're at all interested in what's happening in public schools now.
Or what's not happening.
What's not happening?
That people don't have a clue about.
What's not happening? So, and then I've watched some Olympics, not as much as I thought I would. I feel like I told Sarah, I feel like I was just building up to Shaun White and Chloe Kim. And now that that's done, I'm like,
It's like, oh, the Olympics are over.
oh, is it another week? Okay. Which is not fair to the other athletes
It's
because
not,
there's still a
but-
lot coming up, but
But I think everyone has their favorites.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so it was super exciting to watch both of them compete, especially Shaun White. Have been a big fan of his for a long time. And yeah, so he made me cry a little bit. But
Me
it's
too.
all right. We all need a good cry every once in a
Chloe
while.
Kim.
Yeah, Chloe Kim's amazing.
Oh my God.
She's
That was
incredible.
awesome. That
Yeah.
was an awesome run. So
So it's been fun to watch. I like
Yeah.
snowboarding.
Yeah.
So now I have to figure out something else because I do like luge and skeleton and all that stuff, but I feel like
well, but
they've
women,
not shown a ton of it in prime time. It's
no,
on other
and women's
channels.
hockey finals will be coming up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that'll be a good one.
to me, I used to be a big figure skating fan, and it's still fun to watch, but it's just, I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood for it this time. So it's all right. Watch what you can. I do love the Olympics, but it does feel these pandemic Olympics have definitely been different.
Yeah.
You do feel like the crowd missing and the athletes' families missing and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So hopefully
I
the
like
next
that-
one will be better.
I feel like they've done a better job with this one than the summer showing the
Yeah.
families
Yeah.
that are cheering them on. I feel like that was kind of missing, but I will be happy when we can get back to
Hopefully
the crowds
2024.
being there and the families being there. I think that
Yeah.
makes just such a big difference, even for the athletes
Oh
mentally.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially for
I think for
athletes,
people watching, it also just makes it, I don't know, more enjoyable.
And other than the Olympics, I've been watching Disney YouTubes, not so much Flosstube. Like we said, I watched Memphis Sarah, but I've not watched a ton of Flosstube, even people that I normally watch, just because the Olympics have been on and stuff. But I am watching a Disney vlogger. So if you're a Disney person, and you probably already know about him, his name's Adam Hatton, and he's another British. I have a thing for British Disney vloggers. I don't know why. I think it's funny when I don't know, just the things that interest them about in America, and because we're no, I mean, Cracker Barrel is not the height
Of American dining.
but I don't know. So it's but it's exactly like when we go to Florida, or we used to go and we'd be like, we have to get Zaxby's, we have to get this, we have to get
We have
that.
to get Chick-fil-A, we have to get the, things that are here now that we can
South
get.
people
When
are
we
gonna be
used to
like,
go,
no.
it'd be like, once Carrie discovered that you could get Whataburger in Tallahassee, then we had to go through Tallahassee and.
Yeah.
So.
I would do the same thing if I went to the UK, I'm sure. And they'd be
Oh,
like, no,
absolutely. They'd be
right,
like,
that's not it, Carrie.
No, that's not where it's at.
But anyway, I really like him. He travels with one of his friends, Gary, and they, their most recent was their first trip back since COVID, and I don't know. And then I was watching their older one, which was like March 2020. So they were there when we were supposed to be there when the parks closed. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm into Disney YouTubes at the moment because we did, if you follow me on Instagram, we booked a trip with our dad. So we're going to go in June with our dad for a long trip, 10 days. So
Which we have not done a 10-day trip.
since we went with
Since we went
Brianna,
with our
I have a
friend
friend
Brianna.
Brianna, probably,
We did a 10-day trip.
we weren't there 10 days, were we?
Yeah, we were, it was 2 weeks.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were there
yeah,
that
we were
long.
there like 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're in so much trouble.
Right.
It's going to be the right all over again.
Yeah.
All over again.
So anyway, so we're excited about that. It's nice to have a Disney trip on the horizon. It just makes the last part of the year a little more bearable.
Well, and you guys have a plan on the horizon for spring break.
Yes, Whitney and I are going to, we were going to do Tennessee. So to my friends in Tennessee, we will not be coming down there for spring break just because things were kind of nuts up here.
Her friends.
Our friends in Tennessee.
Apparently Whitney and I don't have friends.
Our friends in Tennessee. We will probably, I would love to do that sometime soon,
Yes,
maybe summer or
definitely.
spring, but we're just going to take a day just because we weren't sure. We didn't want to have to cancel hotels and all that kind of stuff if COVID was crazy
Or the weather is crazy.
Yes.
Because it has been.
Because it has been before.
because we would need to book it far enough in advance that we'd have rooms and stuff. So we're just going to take a day trip and go back down to the Pioneer Woman restaurant in Pawhuska, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go back to the Silver Needle in Tulsa just for a day. And then maybe go to, this won't matter to you guys. There's a place that's about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's about an hour, 20 minutes or so.
Called Osceola Cheese, which has amazing cheese.
Yeah, it's just a whole store full of cheese.
They have, it's so good. They have like smoked Gouda and
Any kind of cheese you can think of, I think they have.
we're going to go buy cheese.
Yeah.
Which my mom is super excited for you guys. I mean, she really, it was kind of like the Pawhuska thing. She's like, oh, that'll be nice. And then Whitney goes, and we're going to go get cheese. Oh my God, you're gonna go get cheese.
There's an Amish store right across the street.
Oh, so we can get cheese and baked goods.
Again, baked goods, and they have amazing food at this little Amish restaurant.
Well, I'll
Like,
expect
we'll have to
they
do that.
could.
Yeah, that's good.
So anyway, so hopefully the weather will be decent. We won't get any like March surprises. So, but that's it for me.
I'm not reading or listening to anything. I watched Making of the New York Mob on AMC Plus because I'm on a mob kick. And then my mom and I are going to see Dracula the ballet in a couple weeks. So I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula, which I realized I had never seen.
With
Believe
Gary
it or not.
Oldman?
Yeah, I had
Seriously?
never seen it.
Have you seen the
Wow.
one with Frank Langella?
I don't think so.
It's like one from the 80s.
I like Bram
I
Stoker.
don't think
We
like that
liked
one.
it. Mom and I
Let's
always
look
loved
at
it.
Gary Oldman with like the weird
Yeah.
hair, the buns.
And Keanu Reeves, I didn't realize he was in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
It's
was
a classic.
Yeah, it was really, I enjoyed it. And then other than that, I've just been watching the first 48 because that's where my brain is. So.
I started the new graphic novel I bought last week, Yummy, which is a graphic novel that it's a nonfiction one. It's the history of desserts. And right now I'm on the ice cream chapters and I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to put it in my library because I have some girls that I know will they're very into baking and like collecting recipes and things. So I know they'll love it. I am caught up. I listened to about 4 episodes this week of Strange and Unexplained.
Unexplained, yeah.
So I'm caught up on that. I highly recommend it. I really
It
love
really
listening
is a
to
good
her.
podcast.
It
like
is a
her.
good podcast. I like her. I don't think I've listened to anything else. Watched the Olympics, watched Chloe Kin, Shaun White. I don't think I watched. I don't know. I've spent way too much time on TikTok videos this week. I didn't stitch it all, so I just kind of sat in my chair. With our weather that keeps, like we've had some, like Carrie said, we've had some really nice days, and then like today it's dropped and it's cold. It's sunshiny and it's
not
still
terrible.
nice out.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's in the
But
30s.
I
maybe
mean,
40s.
when they come on the news and they're already giving you warnings, the next few days are going to be
Aches and pains.
aches and pains. So there were a couple days last week where I fought a weather migraine And
Oh, it
so
says
I
it's
just
28. I thought it was.
I just didn't feel like doing a whole lot, so I came home and TikToked. I didn't TikTok. I watched what people did.
You TikTok.
I don't TikTok. I love it when I get a notice that someone's following me, and I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry about
Right,
that, because
yeah.
you're never gonna see it.
Anything.
I just follow people and watch them. So that's really all I did. But Mom and other people have told me there's a new season of
Catching
Killer-
Killers.
Catching
yeah.
Killers, and it starts with BTK.
Yeah, it's 4 episodes.
So
I did watch the BTK one.
okay. So I know what 4 things I'll be watching this week is that. And then I think I might go, now that the Book of Boba Fett's done, I think I might try and get it watched before the Obi-Wan Kenobi show comes out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's the one I'm excited for. I'm a Star Wars fan, but I don't watch I haven't watched The Mandalorian.
She's not a Star Wars.
I haven't
fan.
watched The Mandalorian, haven't watched the Book of Boba Fett.
I don't
As
watch
Sarah
it
says
at
it.
all.
She
But I will be
Star Wars
there
fan. She's not a
with
Star
bells
Wars
on
fan.
for Obi-Wan because Ewan McGregor is perfect as Obi-Wan.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
I love Ewan McGregor.
I know you do. I'm not arguing at all. He is fine.
Well,
And
I
that
think he's
accent-
he's the perfect person
Oh.
to portray like a young
Yes,
Obi-Wan
he is.
Kenobi. So I am excited for that one.
So anyway, those are my goals for this week. I don't know if that will all happen, but Boba Fett.
The Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett.
So yeah, so
That's
that's it. That's us rambly
And pretty short today.
Yeah, that was pretty short for us.
yeah. I'm hoping I stitch more this week. It's not like I wasn't in the
Me
mood.
too.
I was tired. I was just tired. But it's all right. And I had like 2 early meetings, and I don't know. Sometimes it's just not feeling
Some
it.
weeks are just like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. So anyway, so we will wrap it up and let you guys go. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I don't remember. So hopefully you let us know if you're going to the Black Needle Society. I'm sure I probably know some of you already that have said you're going. But we're looking forward to it. It'll be
And
fun.
yeah, if you have any advice for us,
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
And if you hear about any other ones that are nearby, I know that Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher is doing a retreat in Missouri and Kansas City next May, maybe, but I don't know price wise. We don't have to pay for hotel and stuff, but I know the
Yeah.
one that they're doing in Virginia, I believe. Am I right?
It's like the price of a Disney.
Well, it's pretty expensive, but I think it's like a resort. It's a beautiful place.
Well,
And
yeah,
so
no,
I
no.
totally get it, but I just,
And I know that I'm sure that Quilter Station,
yeah, but I looked
but I
on their
haven't heard
website and I
anything
didn't
about it
really
yet.
see
So if
anything.
you've heard anything about the Quilter Station one
And
that we're
it's not
hoping
sold out,
and it's not sold out, could you let
Right.
us know? Because we kind of wanted to do that last summer.
yeah,
Even with things being a little COVID crazy, we were still like, yeah, let's try it.
yeah.
And
but it's
by
sold
the
out.
time we got there, it was like, boom, sold out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anywho, all right, so we will let you go. We're doing Galentine's Day today.
And watching Valentine's.
So we're gonna get steaks from Texas Roadhouse to bring home because I'm sure you won't even be able to get into a restaurant tonight.
yeah.
2 days before, and we're gonna watch My Bloody Valentine and it's just
It's called
Valentine,
Valentine,
with
yeah.
David Boreanaz. And then probably something else if we have time. So
Exciting.
yeah, those are the only 2 we can think of. for Valentine's Day.
I'm sure there's
So-
others. Maybe there's something we can watch.
I'm
with
sure
like
some
a-
people would watch
a
like
stalker in it or
we
something.
watch like
I don't know.
rom-coms and we're like,
No.
what horror movies could we watch?
Yeah, what are their Valentine's themed horror movies? I could watch the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. That's
Yeah.
always
Let's really put the
Good one.
terror into
I haven't
Valentine's
seen that
Day.
one.
about the mob hits.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
There is a movie.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen
All
it.
right, well, we'll let you go because now we're
Yeah,
just
'cause
having
now-
we're having our own conversations. So so we will see you next time. I hope you have a good week. Hope you stay safe, healthy, and that the weather gives you a break like it's given us. So take care, and we will see you real soon. Bye. I'm gonna get an extreme close up so I can hit the